Hello again, Struck. Welcome back to my stream. Today we will be trying another new free game called Flipside Kingdom, which you can download for free on a platform called itch.io. If you go to itch.io, you can download this game for free. It's a strange game, it's a very strange game, and we'll see if I like it. In the worst case, I would have lost some time, that's fine. Goddess is back, is saying others. Yes, it is titled as others because this game does not have a category on Steam, or not on Steam, I mean on Twitch, on YouTube and on Trovo. So yeah, Flipside Kingdom. There is no Flipside Kingdom when you select what game you're streaming in those websites, because the game is not fully launched. It's still in development. That's why you can only get it from itch.io. But that doesn't mean that the game is bad. I mean, there's many games on that platform that I've played and I've enjoyed. So yeah, this is the game right now. You start with your castle. The heart of your kingdom fires upon nearby fiends. All hope is lost upon annihilation, so you want to protect this. I should try. I didn't like this mantle from when I looked into it, but who knows. Diablo with zombies. Well, Diablo has zombies. Diablo with zombies. Oh shit, I should have done forest. Fiends. Aha. This costs 25, reinforces your castle. I don't have 25. There will be something there. Let's see, I mean, how long will I last in this game? We will find out eventually. Provides adjacent towers with additional firepower. So I need a tower. Oh boy, I took a lot of damage this time around. Adjacent towers are more likely to host a gateway. There is some interesting randomness to this game. Obviously my first game I won't get too far. But we'll see how far I get. I don't have towers close to the castle right now. Did we just lose? We lost. We'll try again. We will try again. First try, 4 days. Now I kind of understand some of the mechanics, so... Good. Now I need towers. But I also need farms for coins. Okay, I'll take some damage. It didn't give me towers. Unlucky this time, when we don't have much towers. Oh, never mind. The castle did well. Castle did well. Now I have 25, so if I see a 25 coin... I don't see the 25 coins tower, but I see a mountain. Prevents passage. But then there's flying. I don't think I want flying once yet. I'll save my coins and just do this. I have to do something. I'll do this. Oh, this will be tough on my castle. I really need towers to show up. Oh, this will be tough. Look at how many reached the castle. Wow, wow, this almost destroyed me. I guess the randomness of this game will be what makes every run unique. I wish I could sell and remove tiles. Oh shit, the tower got flipped this time. Well, we lost. I didn't know towers could get flipped, so when towers get flipped, you're fucked. You have to avoid towers getting flipped. 5 days, okay, enter to try again. Hopefully I get lucky with early towers. Early tower, but expensive. I can't afford that tower. There is a tower now. This is good. Nice. Can this reach? It doesn't. Oh, need another farm over there, maybe. Oh shit. This was not well. This was not good. Should have put the church here. That's a lot of them. I think that might be... Okay, thankfully the towers work well. Oh, and this one's healing. Nice. Let's see now. They're gonna reach my castle. Oh shit, they'll reach the castle maybe. Maybe not. Okay, good. Any churches? No, but there's towers. I should probably start putting towers here. So maybe another one there. This was not good. My two important towers got wrecked. Yeah, they'll reach the castle, and not just one but like 3. Still, it survived, but I need a church nearby here. Church here is nice. Oh, look at how many spawned. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, the flying ones! Yeah, I guess that's it. Still, we're getting better at this. Or maybe the RNG is getting better for us. It's treating us better this third run. 10 days from 4 now on the first one, now we reach 10 on the second one. This 25 cost tower. I really need a church. I'm not getting any free farms, so we're still at 0. Shit, I should have put this there. Okay, hopefully this one doesn't reach. But yeah, for a free game, this one doesn't seem half bad. I should avoid avoid certain things. Like mountains, I need to avoid mountains, but I can't, I have to put it. We need towers the way between the mountain and here. I need a tower right here. Right next to the castle, next to the church. There is the castle for every adjacent forest. Okay. I'll play it this way. It reaches, yes. forest here. I don't want another mountain, so do that. Churches or farms or oh, and I've got a tower where I can buy it. This will be tough. There's 5 wires. I hope the tower focuses flying once. It doesn't. Okay. We got this. Wait, what's this? Oh no, both of my towers, even though there was a church here, it didn't help. Well, I guess that's the end. This time. Oh, yeah. I got wrecked. With all the randomness, I mean, you could get lucky, you could get unlucky. Let's go this way this time. Let's see, maybe over here there is a hamlet which I can maybe put here. Oh, that's just hitting below the belt with this spawn. And I need a church to show up. Okay, here. Okay, this one's not so bad. the coins are not that big of a problem like last time, but the defenses and the protection from churches is missing. Now what? Again, not getting churches. Survive with just a tower this wave. Okay, that might be doable. Do I do this? Probably not. Oh shit, there's a ward there. I think I can survive this though, it's just two packs. Two groups of enemies. How many more? 2. There's a hamlet, but there is no tower yet. I still like the idea of a hamlet there, but first let's put the windmill here, a farm here. Ah shit, that's the end? Ah fuck, okay. there is a limit to the hexes, so I can't keep going endlessly in a zigzag that way, unless I make the zigzags bigger, but then the flyers are harder to deal with. Could I put a hamlet somewhere where I might put a tower? I want ideally to have a tower here or here, but I can't get it now. If I put the hamlet here, I just go over there through the tower. Yeah, over there is not bad. But for now I need to focus on the towers here. I need one right there first. Most likely I might have to put some towers over here as well. One over here would do the trick. It's not giving me much towers though. That's a lot of blue guys, and they take double the hits if I'm not mistaken. So fiends or weaklings? Fiends are the stronger. Quite a lot of coins saved up now. Just waiting for RNG to treat me well, but RNG does not want to treat me well. Oh, well, that's a lot. At least they waited for each other so they can walk in a line. And those are quicker, which is nice. By the time we're done with them, it will be time for the others, which is cool. So upgraded tower that has been upgraded once is enough to deal with weaklings. There might be some leftover blue guys for the second tower. Towers! Yes. Yes. That was Damn. Am I gonna defeat those? I mean, I do have 2 more towers. They should be able to kill them. Oh, this one has nice range. I wonder if the hamlets increase the range. I can get another tower. Should I put a tower here just in case? I could maybe put a windmill here. Oh, fuck. Well, now I die. So much for the churches. And the game decided to show me a middle finger. This is it. The game showing me a middle finger. Well, it was a good run, 14 days, but damn. Both of my last line of defense towers getting destroyed for a flip side. I guess a lot of this game is RNG based. Many people will love this, many will not. So it's definitely not gonna be everyone's kind of mechanic, but that's how it is with this game. Okay, we've got the coins early this time. If only I could get those churches. I placed it. Oh no, I didn't want to place it there. This was an accident. I was pressing right click to cancel. I guess there is no right click to cancel. Okay, time for churches. How many can I place? 2 more. Okay, let's do this and then this. here, and then I can put one tower here. Fuck. The game showed me a middle finger again. Can I survive this? Shit. When the church gets flipped. You need to stack churches on top of churches on top of churches. Yeah. That's somehow. Churches are super unreliable. I mean, no matter how many you stack, in the end, they don't seem to help. So far, that has always been the case why I fail, because my churches fail me. They should probably increase the chances of a church actually working. Okay, I've got 4, let's do 1. 2. 3. 4. Okay, I won't be able to survive those. Oh, I was nice. One made it through though. Maybe I should have put the church there. I can put 3, so let's do 1. 2. 3. Now we start getting coins finally. Let's keep the coins rolling. Oh, fuck. Now we need lumber and forests. Could use this. This one would be tough for a single tower defense. Okay, good. It's good that the yellow ones are faster. assuming that gateway means... I'm assuming that gateway means this thing, the flip side. Okay, let's do the usual. Of churches here, I guess, and hope that they work. Should have placed this tower on this side so it can reach here. Quite a few, but with 5 towers I should be more than okay with this wave. Yeah, just 2 are enough actually. The problem is still this side here. I need more churches most likely. More towers. Yeah, I can see I need towers here. Need to stack a ton of those. What happens if all of this gets someone on the flip side? It would be nice if I knew the chance to summon the flip side for every tile. If I could see the numbers, because they're numbers somewhere on the back end, they're just not showing them to me. built another church, I would. Okay. Wave there. Oh, I see what happened now. If those get alternate, it's gonna be a disaster. Even if two of those towers gets turned, it's gonna be a disaster. Okay. Is that the Arcfiend? We need to church it up a little more. Okay. So far this side here is fine as long as the churches work. And we've got plenty of outposts for defending. I need to start maybe building more outposts so I don't have to wait for them to reach the further ones. Although I could use more churches here just to make it safer. It seems with each wave it's affecting more and more tiles. And get summoned. Eight tiles this time. Oh, look at how many. There will be some stragglers left for the other towers to finish. This game has a lot of potential if they keep adding different new types of tiles with new types of enemies and stuff. The core mechanics of the game are fun from what I'm seeing so far. How many more? Two more. That's a lot. Did some of them just explode or something? It's gonna be this big wave here. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. Let's nice. We'll put the hamlet and some towers here. Where's the wave? Okay, the wave is here. I'll get some more churches on that side just to be safer. Stacking churches upon the churches, maybe. And I'm thinking of starting some stuff here. Wonder if double hamlets does something. nice if visually the towers change when you put a hamlet to them, so you know it's an upgraded tower, and then when you put a second, if it's stackable, to get extra bonus to change some more. I'll see if this one shoots better than the regular one. I think it does shoot better than a single hamlet tower. Hard to tell. Maybe I should put one tower here so I can compare the fire rate. Oh, and those need a hamlet here as well. I think I've beat the 14-day personal record with this run. But the RNG, if it just takes this area here, I'm out. Let's church it up some more. And some more. Stacking churches. Already in 2 waves that have 10. This will be a tough wave. We've got 3 towers in that wave. Oh, look how they just die, explode out of... I don't know why and how they exploded, but something made them explode. It's because there's too many and they haven't reached point in the game where it allows that many units yet. Alexander Babiku says hi. Hi Alexander, how's it going? Hope you're enjoying the the gameplay. It's a free game, definitely worth giving a try if someone's looking for something new and different than the other games on the market. Yeah, I randomly found it. I randomly found this game when I was looking for something new to try. Okay, what if I do this and then I do more churching? More churching. I think this could use some more church stuff like that. Not sure if this helps. Maybe let's put... I can't put it here because of the churches, but I can put it here or here, but that's gonna be only one church affecting this hamlet. Let's try this. Look at that, now some of the enemies will disappear, will explode. At least that's what's been happening lately. When there's too many, some of the final ones just disappear. See, those disappeared and those disappeared. Maybe the game calculates that they'll eventually be beaten and decides to just save me some time and kill them off ahead of time. That's a lot. I think 1 or 2 hamlets doesn't make a difference. I think it's the same whether it's 1 hamlet or 2 hamlets. Doesn't seem like this tower was shooting more than that tower. It also doesn't seem like this one or that one are shooting more than that one. This one has 1 hamlet, those have 2 hamlets next to them. Oh, the wave is here this time. Okay. Waves, but the way things are going, it's good. I think I've got this covered with plenty of churches to avoid any accidents around my main base. Maybe I should put more churches this way now, around those towers. And I'm still trying to funnel the enemies this way with those altars. Out of this wave, how many tiles will disappear? My bet is those 3 tiles will disappear. Maybe this one. Let's see. 1, 2. 2 tiles disappeared. 3, 4 tiles. 5 tiles. 5 tiles disappeared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those tiles. So out of 11 tiles, 5 disappeared without even moving. Is 6 tiles the limit? Or did I do something that prevents them from moving? Might not work, or if they do, it's a very small chance. But still, this one has 3 altars next to it. Maybe stacking them doesn't really do anything. One altar is probably the same as 2 altars or 3 altars, the same way hamlets seem to work. Where will be the next spawn? It's gonna be over there. Oh, I guess we need more churches for those people that live there. Spawning a lot of waves in this side here. Let's see if now with the church it will stop doing that. Haven't seen it spawning near an altar. And it keeps spawning next to churches every now and then. They'll be enraged, so they'll be quicker, I guess, yeah. Next wave here. I think maybe I've reached a point in the game where I can just keep doing it, unless something happens and it decides to summon a portal here that covers all my towers. And it could, in theory, it could, if it summons 11, 12 tiles. I've got 4 towers here, so it's possible for it to happen. think 14 already. And out of those, how many will die? One, two, three, I think 4, 5, 6. 6 out of those will not participate. Maybe even more than 6. I couldn't see whether I think more than 6 disappeared. I think only 6 waves, 6 tiles of enemies remain. Anything beyond that seems to get deleted. Not sure if that's intentional, doesn't seem like it is. Should we stack some more churches here? I can do this all day now. I got lucky this run at the beginning to get things going. Okay. Forests apparently reinforce the castle. I wonder what exactly that means. Does it make it stronger in terms of surviving more hits? What now? It's not giving me towers anymore, suddenly it just stopped. Shohei says, what's up sir, what's up Shohei, how's it going? How are you today? Still playing Diablo? Are you still playing Diablo Resurrected? Yeah, this This will be an interesting wave. You still are going strong with the resurrected. My castle might actually take a ton of damage this time. Or maybe not. I underestimated those non-upgraded towers. I have 1, 2, 3 towers that are not upgraded here. Wow, okay. They're going the wrong way. They think this is the right way to reach my base. And it's not. We broke the game, folks. We broke the game. I guess after moving for a while and getting stuck, they die. But we broke the game, and now I can just probably end up reaching endless levels. But yeah, they think that since this is a little closer to that, they think there's a way to move there. I mean, I could make a way, a shortcut for them to unglitch it, but I won't. I'll just keep stacking the glitch to see how far we can push that. So here, yeah, I'm not actually stacking glitch, I'm stacking what normally one would try to grow as far away from the castle as possible, the tiles. That's the logical way of making the whoop. It's not actually a whoop, the serpentine. But it only seems to break if they're spawning around here. See, those that spawn there don't have this glitch, just the glitch where some of them get erased before they can even move. Let's see. What is it gonna give me this time? Some of the tiles don't even spawn mobs. I think it straight up started just spawning 6 tiles this time, instead of spawning and then despawning the other ones. They still keep thinking that they can go through there. some of those didn't even get spawns. I guess we reached such a... The devs didn't think ahead of people reaching this far in the game, I guess. But yeah, sometimes luck is on your side and you do some nice placements of the defenses and the churches and everything, and this happens. But it's a cool game. For a free-to-play game, I'm impressed. Kept me busy for a while. I'll probably play for a few more minutes and then stop, because we broke it. We broke it. If a dev ends up watching this day, at least we'll have something to help them when debugging, in case of what to look for, what bugs to look for, how to replicate this situation. Should I put another tower somewhere, maybe, let's say here? Shohei is saying hi on YouTube. Okay, you're on YouTube now. Welcome back, this time on YouTube. What's new with you, Shohei? Other than playing Diablo, did you try anything new recently? Some of those new PlayStation titles or the new PlayStation Plus titles? Is there anything you're looking forward to? I'm assuming you're looking forward to the Tiny Tina game, the Tiny Tina Wonderlands game next month. Apart from that, is there anything else you're looking forward to? You're addicted to Diablo 2. You're gonna try Dying Light too, but 1080p 60 FPS. Now people are not even happy with 1080p 60 FPS. Although I understand, if you have a 4K TV and you have new generation console, you would want more FPS. What's the hertz on your TV? What type of TV do you have? Does your TV really support more than like 100 or whatever? Because we've got a 4K TV as well, but it's an old one, and I don't think it has more than 75 hertz or something. So I'm wondering what the technology is now with TVs. I know there's monitors that support 200 FPS, 100 something hertz or whatever. But I was wondering what the technology is for TVs, because those normally don't have as high hertz as monitors. I might look that monitor up to see what the refresh rate on this is. Let me look it up. Let's see what Bank says. Specifications, let's see. I'm not seeing anything about hertz. Interesting. About refresh rate. It has FreeSync for gaming. I wonder... Oh, 60 Hz. Refresh rate 60 Hz. That means above 60 FPS on this monitor, on this TV or whatever this is. Oh, you're actually using a multimedia monitor, you're not using a TV. Yeah, the refresh rate of this one that you gave me is 60 Hz. So anything above 60 FPS on that monitor, you won't really see the difference much with that refresh rate. But obviously you would want 4K. With a monitor like this one, you would want 4K. Is there no upscaling? Is there no upscaling with the AMD that's in the PlayStation to upscale the 1080p into 4K? But yeah, I do think that Dying Light is kind of overhyped. I do think Dying Light is one of those overhyped games that it's a cool game probably to play once through the story, but after that most likely most people won't touch it until there's a huge expansion, which is not a bad thing. I mean, that's old school game design. That's how games used to be when we were young. There didn't used to be such a thing as endgame and this post-story content and stuff. Nowadays they even put post-story content in games like God of War, which was amazing. To see that even games like God of War have things to keep you busy after the story. For me, New Game Plus, for example, is something completely unnecessary in games, but I know there's a ton of people that are zealous when it comes to New Game Plus, and if you don't put New Game Plus in a single player game, they just lose their mind and start flipping tables. So I understand that different people have different tastes in that regard. You probably play the game when it gets a 1440p 60 fps patch. Yeah, or if it starts supporting the upscaling technology. I mean, with 1440p and upscaling, that whatever the AMD of DLSS was, I forgot the name, then it shouldn't be a problem, because those technologies are getting better and better with driver updates for those GPUs. Yeah, I'll have to play for a few more minutes, maybe half an hour or whatever, and then quit, because I've just broke the game. I reached the limits. I don't think there's a possibility of me losing unless those churches I've stacked here stop working and it spawns enemies right next to my castle. If something like this happens, then I won't have anything to do. I'll see what I'll play tomorrow. I'm just looking for different games that I can get for free, or I can get for like a minimum price, as little as possible, so I can save up some money and next month I can buy the Tiny Tina game. And as well, I'm still saving up for a GPU, for the new generation of GPUs coming in October. Since I during the winter or during the autumn, I managed to use up all my saved up money on games I was saving up, and now I need to not do the same mistake again. I should just not touch money for GPU to buy new games to stream. We can keep growing this over here. Thankfully there's a lot of free-to-play games. There's daily at least a few on Steam, and if you look at platforms like itch.io, there are some free games there. And every now and then there's the occasional game I would try and it would be a disappointment, and then I would either stop before it's time to refund, or shortly after, so I can still try and ask for a refund. Sifu was incredibly disappointing. I couldn't even make 2 hours before I stopped. I was expecting more from Sifu, and yesterday I think I streamed for an hour and 40 minutes. Out of that, probably hour and 30 were gameplay. But yeah, it's strange why devs on PlayStation didn't make that game run with 4K. That game, what's its name? Dying Light 2. Well, it's a high-profile game. It's a game that a lot of people were expecting. It's not something that's your typical indie game, and it's not their first game. It's in fact a sequel. So nowadays, if you have a high-profile game with amazing graphics, people would want to play it in higher resolutions. I'm personally happy with 1080p 60 FPS because that's what my system can handle. But if I had a 4K monitor, or if I had a monitor with a high refresh rate, I definitely would want better resolutions or refresh rates. FPS, I mean. I wonder if I can make a whole whoop over here. I'm gonna keep pushing up with the building. Should we write struck with tiles? Maybe in some other time, if I do end up playing the game again, some other time. I'm saying it's like playing the PS4 version of the game, honestly. And you're most likely right there. That's actually what might really be happening. They might have just made the PS4 version. Oh shit, I should have swapped those. They might have just made the PS4 version and released that one for PS5. And maybe they decided, okay, let's do that first, so we can get a wider support of machines that can run our game. And then we can add the higher resolution and stuff post-launch. Who knows, maybe that's what they were thinking. But don't game engines actually offer you built-in resolution options that you can choose? Also, of course, they need high resolution textures, so if their artists didn't make high resolution textures, that's probably why they're not offering them. I don't know how it is on PC. Is there 4K Dying Light on PC? Let me check. Dying Light to PC 4K. Yeah, there is. 6 days ago, updated with DLSS. Oh, that's probably not real 4K, maybe just DLSS 4K. Just a moment. Yeah, I'm looking that one up, and it seems like that might be just the... That might be just the DLSS upscaling and not real 4K. So maybe it's taking 1080p textures and upscaling those to 4K. So yes, even PC gamers don't have the good one. And you're saying it's poorly optimized. Well, one and the other are separate. I mean, a game doesn't need to be poorly optimized to whack 4K and vice versa. Whack of 4K does not mean a bad optimization, but if you're saying it's poorly optimized, I'm gonna trust you on that. But you can have a very nicely optimized game that doesn't have 4K. Again, 4K or no 4K is all about whether they have 4K textures and models and meshes and whatever. If they didn't have those, even if they allow for 4K resolution, it will just upscale and stretch the low resolution textures and models and whatever. Also, including 4K textures in a game vastly increases the download size of the game. Especially when it comes to cutscenes. If you have cinematic cutscenes that are pre-rendered, not within the in-game engine, then that also means there have to be some movies, some files in the game file somewhere where they're stored. You Shohei, I've been telling other people that I started writing some notes. I started writing a document for a game. And based on that little document, I will make a prototype. Prototype that's gonna be completely different than the actual game. And based on that prototype, eventually, I can try and approach people. But it's gonna take me a while. First I need to write that document, and in that document there will be a skill system, a bunch of crafting systems, a bunch of endgame systems, and a bunch of other things, excluding the story. The story will be the last thing I do. I already have it, I know it, I just don't want to put it in the document yet. And based on that document I'm gonna try and make a very small game as a prototype that uses those systems in a completely different environment than the one I've started imagining. Because I'm disappointed from all the Diablo style games that exist on the market right now. I'm disappointed, so I'll start working on some prototype. I mean, I did show up some of the document yesterday. I can show you as well, not the whole stuff. Let me just scroll up. I will try to make a prototype for a very small game that's not Diablo style, because it's gonna be much more advanced, but I will try to use those same systems, the skill crafting, the potion crafting, the maybe some of the wood systems and the itemization and all of that, because they could fit in any type of game. But let me show you. I've started this document and I've been updating it all the time. Right now in Firefox my table of contents doesn't work, but this is, for example, it would start with crafting a skill, and this is not everything. This is just some examples. I quickly put down some examples. So you would select the skill type, the skill base, and those are different bases. For example, a bunch of projectiles you can select as a base, a bunch of melee versions of animations, chains, channeling. You can have beams, breath attacks, links, defend. Even bunker mode for a Diablo style game where you take two shields and make a turtle bunker with those two shields when you're dual shielding. There's Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom, for example, is you take those two shields and slam them together to make a sonic shockwave that goes forwards. Have you seen dual shields? I haven't seen dual shields classes, because there's not gonna be classes in this game. There's just gonna be skills. And all sorts of that. And after you've done with that, you select the element of the skill. And those will be categorized. Fire, ice, earth, lightning, wind will be elemental. And I think acid or poison, whatever, alongside blood magic, necrotic, and holy. Those are still temporary names. Those would be probably categorized as occult, or magic, or something, because I want to have stats that increase elemental damage resistance and to occult damage resistance for those categories, as well as flat ones that increase And then there's the skill behavior, just similar to how it works in Torchlight Infinite and Undecember, and similar to Path of Exile support skills. You would be able to do certain things to those skills to modify them with a limited amount of support slots. And the same would happen with ultimate skills. There will be ultimate skills. There will be one ultimate skill per person, and those would have bigger bases and so on. And okay, let's skip the crafting system. I don't want to show the crafting system. Although the crafting system I have shown. Let me quickly scroll down. And this thing I showed yesterday is my version of 1 out of 5 endgame. I have 5 endgame modes in this document. 5 of them. This is one. I've already shown this one, so I don't mind showing it again. This is pretty much a better version of what Torchlight 3 had as the Fazir dungeon. This is how the Fazir dungeon, in my opinion, should have been. Instead of 251 stages, only 100 stages. Every 3 stages, you're fighting a mini boss, but before the mini boss, there will still be monsters. It's not just a mini boss. Every stage will have a guardian, which is kind of like a strong NPC, kind of like in Torchlight 3 you have something like a mini boss, but a stronger mini boss will be every 3 stages, called an officer, and every 33 stages, which is stage 33, 66, 99, there will be a general. And then at 100 there is the commander, which is more advanced than the 3 generals, maybe multiple HP bars and mechanics and so on. And once people were done, they would have a reason to redo it. Focused farming drops. It means that... where did I write it? Where did I write it? This one. Every single stage will have increased chance to drop a certain legendary or mythical, whatever name is the best gear. And like 2 or 3. So let's say you want item X, Y, and Z. You find the stage that has slightly increased chance to drop item X, Y, and Z, and you keep rerunning this stage. It could be stage 30, it could be 40, it could be 20. You would be able to scale it to whatever difficulty you want, so it's not too easy. And it means that you would still be able to obtain those items from every other spot, every other type of content, but each stage will have slightly higher chance, if certain rare item drops, that this item will be one of the boosted ones, one of the ones that the game will show you as boosted items. And that means every season you can add 100 new stages with 3 new generals and 1 new commander and a bunch of other new enemies with a different team. And that's a endgame system that can just keep growing and growing. And it's not endless, because I fucking hate endless. It's just 100 stages, so it's not gonna take forever to complete. In fact, maybe a lot of people would complete it in a single day, or whatever hours they spent in a day. While others could take it slow. And again, finishing this doesn't mean you're finished with the game. It means you're finished with the unlocks, with the first time unlocks. And then there's the keepsake system, which, as I mentioned, is it's a way of earning power that's limited to this end game, which I've said many times. I wish Torchlight did that for Torchlight 3 instead of what they actually did with the Fazir dungeon. So it's like power creep that is not connected to items. Power creep that's not connected to items, and it's like a mini build for just the end game. So you select certain items and put them in slots, and those slots are only active while you're inside this end game. And that's 1 out of 5 end games. I have fully designed the theoretical part behind 4 more other types of end game. One of them is the standard survival mode with waves when you stand in one place and then enemies attack you. Another one is you have a fortress, like a tower defense, a fortress where you can put traps and barricades and hire NPCs to help you, and towers like those, and stations that heal you and buff you, and you have enemies attacking again a certain place, but this time you're defending a fortress, and this time you have stations and stuff, and it will be more intense than the other survival mode because you would have more things to assist you. And then there's the escort mission where from point A to point B with a bunch of checkpoints in the middle, you just have to escort a payload and make sure it survives, and you get points based on how fast you do it, in terms of how fast you're clearing the monsters, and how much HP it has left at the end. And the other one is just a bounty hunt system, where you take a bounty for an NPC and you have 6 bounty slots, and it gives you an option of 3. For every slot you have option of 3 and you have to choose one. If you can't complete one, you can cancel and choose another one from those 3, but you need to finish one of those 3 for every bounty. And you select which region. Let's say I want Act 2 and I want to see bounties for Act 2. It gives me 3 bounties for Act 2, and until I complete that one for this slot, it's not gonna give me another one. But I can take 6 bounties for Act 2, and that will give me 6 different monsters in different zones in Act 2. And I can just go and do them at once and then collect my rewards. And you could select whether you want to do rewards for materials, or rewards for gold, or rewards for gear directly. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff. I'm just giving you the basics because I don't want to go into detail. That's what this document I'm writing for is, with all the details there. But yeah, the idea is to eventually, once I make a small game as an experience to learn how to make a game, to then eventually attempt approaching studios, or just developer companies or whatever that might want to work together on a bigger project. And I've got a bunch of other things like crafting potions, not just skills. You can craft your potion and you have only 1 potion slot. I've got your typical item stat rerolling, which I've wanted in Torchlight 3 and I never got in Torchlight 3, where you can reroll affixes if you want critical chance or critical damage or attack, or resistance or whatever, all that stuff, different stats. And then once you have the stat, you want to be able to reroll the minimum and maximum, between the minimum and maximum of that stat. So let's say I can get between 2.5 and 5 crit chance, and my item has 4, and I can keep rerolling until I get more than 4, until I say okay, that's enough, I'm satisfied with this. So such a system with those 2 things is, in my opinion, a must-have. Another system I wanted in Torchlight 3 and I asked for and I never got it was a system to take, for example, take 3 legendary items, random 3 legendary items, destroy them, get 1 other random legendary item. If you take 3 swords, you get a sword. If you take 3 boots, you get a boot. If you put 3 pieces of a certain set, you get another one of the same set. Something like that. That would have been very, very useful. So that's just a lot of examples of quality of life, of features that I think are a must-have for a Wooter game. Regardless whether it's a shooter Wooter like Borderlands or Tiny Tina, whether it's a Diablo style game like Path of Exile, Last Epoch, etc. It's just something that's giving you what to do with all the stuff you farm and helping you make the builds you want, especially in a game with a ton of build diversity. I mean, the way I've thought out that idea for the game, it can end up growing endlessly. It can endlessly grow with new monsters, new seasons. I don't want to reveal why, because that's gonna give away the whole premise and the whole story, and that's the thing I don't want to reveal. I mean, I don't mind people stealing my game design ideas, just not my premise and story, because the premise and the story is something that the way I thought about the main story of the game and the main premise, it just doesn't exist. We've got all sorts of games. We have time travel, we have fantasy, we have sci-fi, we have all sorts of different ones, but the one I thought of, I just haven't seen a Diablo style game with that premise. And it's fun, because it offers endless possibilities for new monsters and new enemies and new biomes to explore. And new skills as well, new skills to be added in that system, the skill crafting system, new skill bases based on those new lands, new, what should I call it, new biomes. Hopefully in a month, maybe less, I would be done with this document, and then I would start making stuff. Since my brother works on Unity, he says if I get stuck with something, he can assist me, and we can try and make a small project together. I can even reuse some of the stuff he made for his own game, some of the scripts and systems and stuff he made for his own game. I can reuse it, and we can take it and just adapt it to that little project. But yeah, I'm fucking disappointed from all the other game studios, especially the big ones. So if no one's gonna make the game you wanna play, you might as well try and make it yourself. But again, making a Diablo style game would be super difficult, so I'll just start with something very simple and small, and definitely in a completely different genre. And definitely not 3D for now, and 2D. And if it ends up well, I guess we'll see from there how it goes. This game, by the way, the one I'm playing right now, is made in Unity, and I'll probably try to make my project in Unity again, because ideally I would prefer Unreal Engine 5, because I know it's making things much easier and smoother when it comes to using less and getting more with Unreal Engine 5. But I guess with Unity, if you're competent enough, you can make the same. Probably, we'll see. I know Unreal Engine 4 is not that great in terms of performance, and I've seen so many developers struggle with performance in both Unity and Unreal Engine 4 when it comes to 3D Diablo games. But again, the game I want to make first is not going to be anything like Diablo. It's going to be super basic, but it's going to be a good experience. It's going to be a good experience to learn something the fun way, by making something rather than just reading. But yeah, the ideas I talked about, they originated as suggestions in the feedback forums of Torchlight 3 in Note. This thing with that endgame mode, I had a more basic idea I suggested long ago, like 2 years ago, in the Torchlight 3 feedback center. And I called it the Fazier's Gifts. And that was my idea of how they can improve the Fazier dungeon. But out of that idea now came my idea for that endgame. And I had the idea for the pay vote as well in the alpha forums, under Perfect Worlds forums. The idea about fortress defending, having your own fortress where you build stuff, which is separate from the Torchlight 3 fort. That idea also originated while I was streaming, and I was just brainstorming ideas for endgame I'd like to see in the game. So all of those things are not new. I've just decided to put them into a document, because obviously Torchlight 3 is not gonna be anymore. It's good to have them written somewhere. But yeah, this game I've beaten to the point where I don't think I can lose in this game right now with the way things went. The developers of Flipside Kingdom did not expect players to reach this far in the game. Sky, your turn. Come, Sky. Say hi. Say hi. Sniff the camera. Come on, sniff the camera. There we go. Sniff the camera. He's not really happy, is he? He tried to beg for food. He did not sign up to get picked up and held against his will. Alright, stay here. But yeah, I'll stop playing this game. I had fun, and I can see how some people could try and keep playing this game, and if they reach a state where you've pretty much beaten the game like me, they can start over. It's free, it's a free game. It's a free game, so try it. If you are on PC and you're looking for something weird and unique, I definitely respect developers like the ones who made this game. This is unique. I haven't played much tower defenses that use this design. I have played on my mobile phone long ago. I played a game that has similar visual look. If I still have it on my phone, I'm gonna remember the name, but I probably don't. It looked very similar to this, but it was completely different. There were no monsters to defend against. It was just a kingdom, idle kingdom clicker builder. Whereas this one, you have enemies and you have that flip side mechanic, which is pretty cool. So this game has a lot of potential, although it has a lot of bugs the developers need to fix. I still enjoyed it, and if you go to itch.io, you can look up Flipside Kingdom. The link is in my description in the YouTube video as well, and check it out. Thanks everyone for stopping by, watching me play. Not sure what I'll play tomorrow. I'll have to dig deeper for something interesting to play. Keep it cool until next time from me, and goodbye.